In the Economic Survey of India released in July 2024, the issue of job losses due to automation and AI has emerged as a significant concern. With the rapid pace of technological advancements, there is a growing anxiety about the displacement of workers and the widening gap in income inequality. This has prompted several lobbying groups to advocate for a robot tax. But what exactly is a robot tax? Can robots be forced to pay taxes like human beings? And if so, how will that be implemented? Let us find out. Robot tax is a proposed levy to be imposed on companies that use automation to replace human workers. The idea is to generate revenue to help those who have been replaced by automation and to potentially slow down the rapid pace of automation. The supporters of robot tax argue that such a tax is necessary to address the growing inequality caused by automation. They point to the fact that while automation increases productivity and profits for companies, it also leads to job losses. A robot tax could provide a safety net for displaced workers, helping them with retraining or income support. On the other hand, critics argue that it would stifle innovation, discourage investment, and ultimately hurt the economy. They believe that instead of hindering technological progress, the policymakers should focus on policies that support education and job training to prepare the workforce for the future. The idea of taxing automation isn't new. Back in 19th century, during the Industrial Revolution, there was a similar fear of machineries replacing human workers. The Luddites, a group of English textile workers, even smashed machineries in protest. While the situation today vastly remains different, the underlying fear of job displacement remains same. The debate around robotax is happening worldwide. Countries like South Korea and France have explored the idea, but no major economy has implemented a full-blown robotax yet. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development has been studying the issue, but there is no global consensus on the best approach. So, how does a robotax affect you and me? Robotax will impact job security, consumer costs, and quality of life. Let's break this down one by one. First, job security. If your job is at risk of automation, a robotax might slow down that process, potentially preserving your job in short term. But it is a double-edged sword. Slower automation can also mean slower economic growth and fewer job opportunities in the long run. Second, consumer costs. Companies have to pass the tax burden onto the consumers, leading to higher prices of goods and services. This could hit those with lower income particularly hard. Third, quality of life. Increased automation can lead to products and services being produced more efficiently, potentially making them cheaper and more readily available, improving our standard of living. A robot tax could hinder that progress. Ultimately, the impact of robot tax depends on how it is designed and implemented. Implementing a robot tax is a complex issue. How do you define a robot in the first place? How will you measure the impact of automation on the job loss? And after that, how will you make sure that the collected tax revenue is reaching the real beneficiaries? These are just some of the challenges that policymakers face today.